Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all signs for July 13th, 2020. This is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I just want to send a special message out to anybody who has commented or sent me an email. I do apologize if it's taking me a while to get back to you. I have that present and I will be doing that shortly. I have quite heavy Gemini and Virgo placements, which are ruled by Mercury. And as you guys know, Mercury has gone direct. Yay! But we're still sort of in a shadow period. And with all of the heavy sort of energy swirling around right now, I kind of needed to pull back for the last couple of days. So I just want to send out an apology to anybody who thinks I might be neglecting or ignoring or not caring. That's not true. I love you guys, and it's just I need a little bit more time to get around to some of that kind of stuff. So communication. All right. So with that out of the way, I just want to welcome any new viewers or subscribers, and I just want to send a huge virtual hug to all of you out there, and thank you for being on this journey with me. Let's go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and our ascended masters to this space to deliver the messages that we need to hear. As always, if you guys are interested in the cards that I'm using, I have them in the description box in order of appearance with links as well. And sorry, my guides are telling me it's important for me to point out to you a little bit of the altar objects that we have going on here. In particular, working with lavender and amethyst. Again, that's that crown chakra, that third eye energy as well. The importance of using your intuition, you guys. Don't hand your power over to anybody, including myself or any readers. If you find yourself sort of listening to loads and loads of readings in one day, now's a really good time to just sort of pull back and listen to your own intuition for a while, especially if you're starting to feel a little bit cloudy or a little bit confused. Lavender is also really great for healing. And in my meditations, I've been getting a lot of information about the importance of healing, that we're in the midst of a large transformation worldwide with Gaia internally. Okay, so the importance of really truly doing that healing work. And remember, Mercury retrograde usually facilitates that process. I'm going to stop talking now. That chatty Mercury energy seems to have gotten a hold of me, huh? All right, messages for the collective, July 13th, 2020. There you go. There's that intuition. Yeah, wow. Thanks for the confirmation there. Love it. Love it. What are you holding on to too tightly? Wow, these cards. Wow. All right, I'll let you guys. You'll be as shocked as I am. Look at that. You get the High Priestess in reverse. This is Piscean energy, or for me as a reader, it can be Cancer or Scorpio. It's all about your intuition. This is also the reminder that whatever you guys are working towards, bringing about a new age, bringing about a new you, this is your birthquake, that things are really lining up for you and they're really coming into perspective. Whereas it might have seemed like nothing was really happening, and this could also be a result of Mercury going direct, but where it seemed like nothing was happening, under the surface there was a lot of stuff happening, and you are coming into this knowledge and you're seeing things very clearly. You've passed a test or multiple tests, and now you've been given the keys, the information to this sort of inner temple and this wisdom. And I love that. I love it because it really, really pulls it all together. What I was talking about, why my guides were urging me to talk to you guys about lavender and about amethyst and the healing that goes along with this, because it's been a long process. As you guys know, if you listen to my dailies with frequency, although I do assign a certain date to them, timing is fluid and they usually speak to much bigger time frames than just today. But beautifully, beautifully, the first card that came out is the Page of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And look, this person, this is a child. This is beginning a new journey. This is sort of you after that, birthing this new adventure. And for a lot of us, it's going to be about the upgrade that we've received or we are receiving to our psychic abilities. This student here he's an apostle. But he's an apostle to his own wisdom, to Gaia, to the mysteries of the universe. And he's scrying. And he's getting a little distracted by this fish that comes jumping out of the water, which is natural, which is normal. Some of us might have been feeling that way, having difficulties really nailing down that time or creating that sacred space to meditate. Even though you felt that desire to do that, now with Mercury moving direct, we might have a little bit more focus. And it's beautiful. For some of us, these are messages of love that we might be channeling from loved ones who have passed or from our ancestors, our spirit guides, and also angelic messages. Now, speaking of angelic messages, for those of you may or may not know that a few months back, Baby, my bird, she passed away suddenly. And this morning, we have some of her feathers around, but not really in the kitchen. And somehow one of her feathers just floated down to the kitchen floor. And so again, angel messages, a reminder that your animal spirit guides, your loved ones who have passed, and your angels are all surrounding you and supporting you on this divinely guided journey. And we have that ending that I was talking about, this whole transition period, that birthquake. Excuse the background noise, you guys. We have the 10 of Swords. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and this is the release. This is the end of something that's been very difficult, that's been very painful. For some of us, we might have childhood issues and even karmic contracts and relationships and emotions, things that have been passed down to us, but also things that we've relived over and over in many past lives that we're finally healing and clearing. And this card coming out in the reverse is beautiful because it's just that release of this poison. And for some of us, it may have been a violent release. It has not been easy. It may have been really painful. Then we get the Hierophant card. This is the card of Taurus. There's this Venusian energy. And the Hierophant card is all about contracts. And oftentimes it does speak to dogma, and it speaks to religion, and it talks about society and the expectations and whether or not we have the power and the strength to take a look at and take off the masks and take a good look at not only our own authority, but take a look at those who we give our power to, and do we know really who they are? And so this message here is really all about you guys stepping into your authenticity and your power to do what's necessary, whether it aligns with society's goals and values. Now, okay, I'm not giving, saying this is permission to, go do things that are against society that might be hurtful or dangerous to other people, but more along the lines of you getting in touch with that inner wisdom and tasting and taking steps towards your freedom. So doing what's going to make you happy and sort of getting rid of other people's expectations, setting goals for yourself, but really what is it that makes your heart sing, and moving towards that. And this is very closely linked to your healing and your intuition, okay, and your psychic abilities out there. Now, the final card that comes out, this is Sun and Capricorn energy, but it's any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Four of Pentacles is about a strong foundation, but it's also all about what are you holding on to? Can you pull that veil back, because you're being given the opportunity here to be great and to pull the veil back, to see who you're giving power to and where does your own authority lie, and then what is it that you might be holding on to that you just can't take with you. And that can be part of this violent sort of feeling, this ending, but releasing that, like just releasing that weight, releasing that pain, doing that healing so that you can move forward in this like glorious way. And I love this. I love all the water that's coming out here as well. because we are in Cancer season, and we did have Mercury, or we have Mercury in Cancer as well. So really getting in touch, communicating your feelings, communicating your intuition. Look at that, Ace of Earth. I love it. I love it. The Ace of Earth, this energy is, this is a new beginning. This is success. This is putting down, this is the rooting of this blessing. So what is it that you want? Because right now it's powerfully yours. And it just with a little bit of TLC, a little bit of nurturing, this is something that's going to give you long-term success. Wow, these cards really want to pop out. Justice. I love it. More Venusian energy. You know, it's so funny with the Hierophant card. I almost was going to say Libra as well, because Libra is ruled by Venus. For some of you, this is, you know, things are coming into balance. You might have been struggling for a time period, and this is just Spirit's reminder that getting in touch with that inner wisdom, you're also going to have this inner knowing that everything is working out just the way it's supposed to. For some of you guys, this could have to do with an actual court case, but more than anything, it's all about balancing our own energies, healing and clearing, doing the prep work to bring about this new age in our own lives, within our families, within our communities, and, you know, really being prepared, because there's something I'm seeing the Three of Wands in my mind's eye, like you are ready to meet what's coming towards you. It's still a ways off, but it's coming towards you, and you know that. But make sure that you are, you know, you tie up your loose ends. Make sure that you are really prepared to meet what it is you've been asking for, because I feel like, you know, the message here, Spirit, is like it's coming with this Ace of Earth, you know, and this is that, you know, the need for grounding, the need for balancing. But I see butterflies on there. I don't know if they really are or not, but I see butterflies, and that to me is this huge transformation in this process that, you know, this reading is all about. Okay, and then you get Ace of Fire. Yeah, so with the Good Tarot, I don't usually read reversals, okay? So in the initial 4 cards, I do, just for those of you who are wondering. But with the Good Tarot, I have certain decks. Oftentimes my Oracle decks, I don't read reversals. And the Good Tarot, I don't read reversals either with this deck. So look at this, double aces, double confirmation that you're on your path. You're doing the right thing. You guys are completely supported here. And I love this. I love this energy, because look here, she has this sword, which is that air energy. And the sword is down. She's planting it. She's staking her claim. She's also standing up for what's true and authentic to her. What is it that's making her happy, and not going to stand for anything less. And I love how it's on fire here. And we get this Ace of Fire. This is your passion, and this is also your spiritual journey. Wands are about ether. They're about spirituality. And this is combining, okay? It's combining the spiritual with the physical. It's like, yes, reminding you that we're spiritual beings having an earthly human experience, but it's also this reminder that, you know, yes, pay attention to the mundane, the banal, the 3D stuff, but don't neglect the spiritual side, and vice versa. Bring this into balance. Here's your sweet spot. Absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm going to be pulling from, this is this beautiful deck. It is, sorry, I'm looking for the name. It's the Crystal Mandala Oracle. This is a newer deck for me, and it's just so awesome. So I'm definitely going to read from the book for you regarding these messages. All right, the first one that comes out, Storm Wisdom, Angel Raziel, and Pieter Sight. So this is interesting. I've just been doing some, you know, receiving some messages on a personal level about this stone. Interesting. And we have Crystal Angels 444. We also have the number 4 coming out here. So some of you guys might be seeing that sequence of numbers, 44 or 444. Okay, an Angel Raziel and Pieter Sight. We're going to read about that in a second. And then we get Angel Isda and Carnelian Nourishment. Okay, very nice. I like this pink energy. There's some, you know, for some of you, this is healing that heart space. All right, so we have the number 12, we have the number 10, and it's sitting on top of the number 11. So look at this. I didn't even notice, you guys, that we have 1, 11, 1. So some of you guys are also seeing 11, 11. For some of you, this is really trusting your intuition. You guys are on that twin flame journey or on that soulmate journey. So this is nice. So storm wisdom, we bring you the gift of storm wisdom. It's the fierce cleansing nature of divine compassion made manifest in the world. Storm wisdom thrills the spirit, for it understands that so much benefit and liberation will come from the process. Was I not talking about the freedom to follow your heart, follow your intuition, whether your friends and family agree or not? Okay, within the realms of making sure you're not hurting anybody, right? I know I don't have to say that, but yet the mind may quake at the prospect of such little control over how your life events are unfolding for a time. Did I not just say a birthquake? I don't know if I said that or not. I don't know if I actually said it out loud, but this is really cool. This is so cool, you guys. What is happening during an experience of storm wisdom is that anything that has become stagnant or obstructing to your spiritual growth will be uprooted. I love that. I love that. All right, and so to integrate this healing guidance, we need to call on Crystal Angel Pietersite and Angel Raziel, who love us unconditionally, and thank them for the divine healing gift of storm wisdom. So I choose of my own free will to accept the healing grace of storm wisdom into my life. Very nice, beautiful. All right, and the next card is Archangel Izda and Carnelian. So this is nourishment. This means that you're ready to grow. Look at that. You're ready to grow. Look at this, the roots. You know, this is this change. This is this transformation. You're ready for something new. You're ready to meet this head on. That's why I saw that 3 of Wands card. And, you know, I love how the Ace of Wands and we get this nourishment. They're just echoing each other. This is that root chakra. You know, we want you to feel fed with what brings you life, with what helps you feel good, with what heals you, increases your energy and your power. So Angel Izda and Carnelian are saying we know that life can be a banquet for the soul. There are many choices as to what you can feed yourself, and sometimes you may be confused about what is good for you and what is not. Let go of any doubt or shame, guilt or fear about being nourished now. And again, I'm really coming back to this Hierophant energy, letting go of guilt and shame, of making the decision, which is the hardest part, to move forward on your journey, to stand in your truth and authenticity. That's going to mean a lot of different things, but for some of us, it's not going to be, you know, quote unquote, socially acceptable. Okay, or it's not going to be what our friends and what our family agree with or want us to do, or they may not understand why. All right, so make sure if you guys can get your hands on Pietersite and Carnelian, that these 2 stones are really going to help you. Again, I know I keep threatening you guys with these Mars energy shift readings, and I promise they're coming out. But, you know, this energy of Mars moving into Aries for a significant amount of time is really giving us the courage to do this right now, okay? So, you know, it's like the time is now. The time is now, and it might be uncomfortable. You know, just like we're seeing here with the 10 of Swords in reverse, you know, it's not a comfortable card. It's not that warm and fuzzy feeling. Oh, but that release is going to be just so amazing. So let's go ahead and see what final messages we have for my beautiful collective, July 13th, 2020. And can I just remind you guys how much I love you. I truly love you, and thank you. And I'm honored to be on this journey with each and every one of you. And we get mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Yummy. So doing some of that hard work, right? Take a look here. Is she? Oh, I thought she had a mirror. So mermaids, brushes are really important to mermaids, and then also mirrors. But, you know, it's interesting because I feel like it's really picking up on this Four of Pentacles, that Capricorn energy. And remember, we just went through the Capricorn full moon, and we're coming out of this Cancer Capricorn axis shift for moving away from being really tough on ourselves and moving away from doing things that we think we should do or that are expected of us, and moving into this Gemini Sag energy of what we feel is right to do. So the Mirror card, hold on one second. Is again taking that hard look in the mirror of what can and cannot come with you. But then for some of you guys, this is soulmate energy. Like I said, we're getting that strong 11-11 energy coming out. So for some of you guys, this is, finding, seeing, your other half as you're looking into the eyes of another, which is beautiful. But the Mirror card is all about the filter of our own experience and how we experience life 90% of the time. And it's through our own projections. When somebody when somebody reminds us of an unhealed experience, we get triggered. Yeah, so take a look and see like what's bothering you, what's triggering you, and there's some healing there. There's healing there. People and situations can trigger our mirrors to reflect back to us what we believe to be true about life, the universe, and ourselves. This card is guiding us to look closely at what experiences and people are triggering us, and how can we turn those into healing opportunities. Those who we admire and we put on a pedestal, that's the good. If we don't realize that we're attracted to them because we are like them, we will need to cut them down in order to rise to their level. So that's really interesting. So I love that there's a phrase out there that's, anybody, take a look at somebody you admire, and you'll see that they have the same qualities as you do. So like this goes for like physical beauty. I notice when somebody really has a celebrity that they think is really beautiful, that they share some similar qualities, physical qualities as they do, whether it's eye color or hair color or body type or something like that. But taking it out of the superficial and putting it more in the spiritual. Take a look at, who do you idol? Who do you, or not, maybe you don't idol anybody. Who do you look up to? Who do you put on a pedestal? And then also remind yourself that you also have those qualities. And so I'm going to leave it there with you guys. I think this is a beautiful reading. It's a powerful message. To be your authentic selves and to really trust your intuition. And that message of me in the beginning coming out of like, if you guys are handing your power over too much to readers, or you find yourself if you find yourself listening to or watching way too many videos and getting caught up or waiting for signs and synchronicities, this is your permission. This is a little bit of a warning to say, hey, pull back, because each and every one of you are super powerful in your own right. And nobody is stronger than another. Okay, and so, you have this ability to really tap in and be great. So Spirit's asking you to take those steps. All right, I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. And most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.